Don't know what's inside of me. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Even when I doubt you.
Hey guys, what is going on? My name is CaptainClash. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how the best tips you can get in Clash Royale. Like the best thing, like how you can always win fights, how to get chests faster. So before getting this video, be sure to leave a like and let's try to hit 10 likes, at least 10 likes. That's just what I'm hoping for. And yeah, so let's just get right into the video. And also, if you're new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So the first tip we're gonna end off is with is spend gold wisely, because gold is the most important currency in the game, and players don't farm it like in Clash of Clans, and it's earned by winning battles, so you can't like farm or anything. And you can also earn them from daily chests or clan chests, and the more battles you win, the more chests you can unlock. So some could take like 3 hours, some could take 8 or even 12. And yeah, so usually what I do is I would take those 8-hour ones before going to bed. So if you do that, by the time you wake up, the chest is done, just like the legendary chest or something like that. So yeah, and also the crown chest gives out most gold. So the next tip I have for you is have like more variety in your battle deck. So like one of the most important things is for beginners is setting up a deck, because there are 3 different decks you can assemble and have on hand ready to fight with. So each troop has a number of elixir costs. Don't have all 2s and 3s, and don't have too many like 5 elixirs, because they take longer, they cost more, and you'll pretty much get outmatched and overrun if you have really high elixir decks. So like variety is the most balanced, and it's the key. And then the third one I have is actually using skeleton attacks. Because if you use skeleton attacks, there's multiple different ways you can use skeleton troops and everything, but the giant skeleton are very weak, die quick, and are susceptible to air attacks. So like that said, it's most like the skeletons are a great distraction. You can like distract a tank like the Prince, a P.E.K.K.A, mini P.E.K.K.A, pretty much anything. The only thing you really can't do anything with is the Valkyrie. And you can also combine it with the Hog Rider, which is a really good defense and a good offense at the same time. So the next tip I have for you is test new decks in training battles. They may seem like really weird, but when you're losing a match, it doesn't really hurt players aside from the trophy count. But test any deck before fighting in multiplayer. Trophies put you higher in League or Arena, gives out a better chest and more gold, so you'll want to win as much as possible. Don't lose the trophies while testing decks. Fight clan members or practice in training grounds most of the time, and then once you feel confident you have a good deck, then try to fight real opponents. So the next tip I have for you is don't attack first. Early on, I used to always first attack, and my troops were getting countered by the enemy and putting me behind from the start. It also has not a good idea to attack first to keep the elixir advantage. This alone can win battles most of the time, but players should wait for the elixir bar to get full before attacking, and if possible, wait for the enemy to deploy first to help choose the best strategy to begin. As you can see in most of this gameplay, I've actually been waiting for my elixir to load up, but if they're trying to counter me or something, then I have to use my elixir as fast as I can. But so the next tip I have for you is do not rush your attacks. And at times, rushing an attack with multiple troops and starting heavy can overwhelm the enemy, and this is what happens, and when this happens, it feels good. However, good players will do whatever mentioned above the offend, and then counter with a solid offense and take out a tower. Using too many forces at once can often put you behind. If the enemy troops have an elixir collector and a giant, they probably have none left. So I push the other lane usually if they don't have a lot of elixir. What I usually do is I could fake out. So sometimes I put a Hog Rider on the left and I put my balloon on the right, so that they're more focused on the Hog Rider. So I place it down first, and then I wait about 5 seconds till they place something down, and I put something else down. And I've also learned to start with 1 or 2 light troops, like seeing what the enemy has, and then going big with the giant to be like a tank, and then have it followed by a musketeer or some sort of little light hero that can actually defend. Then the The last tip I have for you is use most of your spells and use them often. In early stages when Clash Royale, most players don't have spells. Within a week or so of playing, you'll likely have the freeze spell, the rage spell, like lightning spell, and it's one of the cards that could save at the end. Like you could, if you have a ton of troops and they're trying to defend, you can just rage it, and hopefully you'll have a good time. And then you can freeze spell with something and definitely put down a defense, and that's also really good. And yeah, so like about the freeze spell, most people use it for everything, and it's a perfect placement if you're at really low health on one of your towers. Like say you have a witch and you also have the freeze spell and there's a balloon coming at you. You just freeze the balloon, put your witch down, and hopefully the witch has enough power to take it out. So hope you guys enjoyed this tips and tricks video, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I hope you guys really enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.